Okay, let me show you what I've done here. Up here, I just put a nice stainless steel bolt with a flat washer, a lock washer on one side, and just a flat washer on the back side, and two nuts. And why did I put two nuts there? Yeah, because when I put this in here, I wanted it to be in line, a straight line, with the divider down here. That's why I put two nuts up there, to get it spaced out a little bit. And in the bottom here, there's already a gap between this one and this one. This is going to attach down here. So I took my Dremel and made a notch in this wall here, and I'm going to tighten it all down. And because this one is pushing against this wall when it's finished and when you're closing it, it's not going to be any extra strength on this one, on this wall. So I just need a bolt that holds this in place so it doesn't walk away. That's all, because it's supporting right down in the corner, in the bottom, and this sheet metal here. So I just need a bolt to hold it in place. That's why it doesn't have to be, I don't have to drill a hole in this one. It's gonna be sturdy down there. So let's put it together. There we got a washer there, and this one needs a spacer too, so there's a nut. Push this nut as a spacer. I think that's gonna work. Oh, forgot. Gotta have a washer on there too. And this is why I use what's it called? I forgot the name of it now. Allen wrench, that's what it's called. I use Allen wrench bolts because this one down here is so close to the wall, so you can't turn the nut. So if you use an Allen wrench, let's get a better one. Size is it? So I just need to hold the nut and I tighten it with the Allen wrench instead. So the nut is locked against this wall here. So it won't go anywhere. There. See if we can get this on though. Perfect. And enough space. Awesome. So let's put a flat washer. A lock washer. And the nut. And here I used the first nut I put them in there, that was bigger. This is all M8 metric 8mm. So the first one I put on, that was a metric 8, but you had a 14mm wrench to turn it. But I wanted the bigger one there so it would lock against the wall. But in the end there, to hold in the gas shark, you have to be able to turn it. So I have another metric 8 M8 nut that's smaller. This one uses a 13mm wrench. So hopefully I can turn this one, because I can't turn the Allen screw now. Yeah, it's working. Okay, I know that's working. Let me change it out. Why, do you ask? You already got a nut on there. Why need to replace it? Yeah, because I'll also remove the lock washer because I don't need that. And I'll show you. Do a self-locking nut here. Why, do you ask? What was wrong with the other nut? Well, for the other nut to stay on here, I need to tighten it. And if I tighten it, this one won't move. You're going to tighten this one against the other nut I put as a spacer. But this one needs to be able to swing when you open and close the lid. That's why I replaced it with a self-locking nut. Because the self-locking nut won't come loose by itself if you leave a space so the gas shock can move. So I tighten it until this one is kind of hard to move, and then I loosen it just a little bit. I don't want too much play in sideways. There we go. There. I'm not putting any washers here because if I do, I don't have enough thread left for the nut. The same here, self-locking nut. Tight. And loosen it. There you go. The only thing left is removing the chain on from the box. That was 10, not 13. Dumbass. Other side. So here's the finished product. You can see here. And this is down in the corner. I don't know if I can get a good shot at it. So the only function this bolt and nuts have is to keep the gas struts down there in that corner. there's no force. There's no force that way, up like this. There's no force. The only force is when you close it, and then the force goes this way. And that's why it needs to be in the corner there. At the lid, it looks like this. And it's working. It's fine. Close it, and it stays closed. So let's go over to replacing the wheels. Pretend I have 2 flat tires.